You've seen them in Mediterranean restaurants. You may have tasted them wrapped in grape leaves or peppers. But do you really know the secrets of Turkish dolma? This deceptively simple dish has a rich, complex history and a few surprising facts that might just blow your mind. Today, we unwrap the unknown truths about dolma, one of Turkey's most beloved culinary treasures. What is dolma? First, what exactly is dolma? In Turkish, dolma means stuffed, and that's exactly what it is. Vegetables or leaves filled with rice, meat, or a mixture of both. But dolma is more than a dish. It's a culinary philosophy, turning humble ingredients into something comforting and elegant. It's older than the Ottoman Empire. Most people associate dolma with the Ottoman Empire. But did you know dolma-like dishes go back even further? There are references to stuffed fig leaves and vegetables in ancient Mesopotamian and Persian texts. By the time the Ottomans formalized it into court cuisine, dolma had already been around for centuries. It has its own official variety classification. In Turkey, dolma isn't just a single recipe. It's a whole category of food with distinct types. Yalansi dolma, liar's dolma, contains no meat, just rice, herbs, pine nuts, and currants. Atli dolma is meat-based, often served warm with yogurt. Sarma is the rolled version, usually made with grape or cabbage leaves. Each type has its own regional identity, and in some villages, they're prepared differently based on religious occasions or family customs. A symbol of hospitality and status, in traditional Turkish culture, dolma is more than food. It's a status symbol and gesture of hospitality. The more intricate and varied your dolma offerings, the more generous and skilled you are perceived to be as a host. Dolma is also a ceremonial dish, often made for weddings, funerals, and Ramadan feasts. Some Turkish brides-to-be even learn dolma techniques from their mothers-in-law as part of preparing for marriage. A time-consuming labor of love, making dolma is rarely done alone. It's traditionally a group activity, especially among women, who gather for hours to prepare massive batches for celebrations. The act of making dolma has become a form of social bonding, where recipes, stories, and gossip are passed down as the leaves are carefully rolled and stuffed. In some parts of Turkey, this gathering is called a dolma party. Dolma goes far beyond grape leaves. Most people think of dolma as grape leaves. But in Turkey, dolma can be made from dozens of different ingredients. Stuffed zucchini blossoms are a delicacy in Aegean coastal towns. Midye dolma, stuffed mussels, are a popular street food, eaten cold with a squeeze of lemon. Even apples and quinces are stuffed in sweeter versions, a tradition from Ottoman palace kitchens. It's been at the center of food debates. Dolma is also at the center of heated culinary disputes between countries like Greece, Armenia, Iran, and Turkey. All claim dolma as part of their national heritage, and with good reason. Versions of dolma appear across the entire former Ottoman and Persian empires. UNESCO even recognized the culture of dolma making as intangible cultural heritage in Azerbaijan, showing how important and far-reaching this dish truly is. Healthy, balanced, and timeless. Beyond its cultural value, dolma is also incredibly nutritious. The ingredients, rice, herbs, olive oil, vegetables, offer a balanced blend of carbs, healthy fats, and vitamins. When made with lean meats or without any meat at all, dolma can easily be a part of vegetarian, vegan, or heart-healthy diets. In fact, some ancient dolma recipes included dried fruits, cinnamon, and nuts, making them closer to energy bars than savory snacks. Dolma was once used to test a bride's patience in some Anatolian villages. Prospective brides were once asked to prepare dolma as a test of patience and domestic skill. Elders would evaluate not just the taste, but the uniformity of the rolling and the tightness of the wrap. A perfectly prepared grape leaf dolma was considered a sign of a meticulous and caring woman. Dolma can be a cold or hot dish. Depending on the region, Turkish dolma isn't universally served hot. In western Turkey and coastal regions like Izmir, dolma made with olive oil and herbs is traditionally served cold, known as zeytinyağlı dolma. Meanwhile, in eastern regions like Gaziantep, the spicier, meat-filled versions are served warm, often with tomato sauce and yogurt. Zucchini dolma was a favorite of Ottoman sultans. Among the many types of dolma prepared in the Ottoman palace kitchens, stuffed zucchini held a special place. Palace chefs would hollow out tiny, tender zucchinis and fill them with a luxurious mix of lamb, rice, dried fruits, and fragrant spices, served to impress foreign dignitaries. Dolma is one of the oldest vegan dishes in Turkish cuisine. The yalansi dolma, or liar's dolma, which contains no meat, was not only created for economic reasons but also to adhere to religious fasting rules. It's considered one of the oldest naturally vegan dishes in Turkish history and was frequently eaten during Lenten periods or Islamic fasting before the evening iftar meal. The world's longest dolma was made in Turkey in 2010, in the city of Tokat. Locals rolled a giant dolma that was over 20 meters, 65 feet, long, setting a national record. The event was part of a food festival celebrating regional culinary traditions and was meant to highlight the cultural importance of dolma across generations. The vine leaves are often harvested in spring and stored all year. Grape leaves used for dolma aren't available year-round. So in traditional households, spring is dolma preparation season, where fresh leaves are blanched, stacked, and either frozen or salted in jars for use throughout the rest of the year. Stuffed onions are a rare and complex form of dolma in eastern Turkey, particularly in Malatya and Elazig. Dolma is made using onion skins that are carefully peeled and softened. These are then stuffed with spicy meat and rice. The process is incredibly time-consuming, and as a result, soğan dolması is often reserved for guests or festivals. Some dolma recipes include secret family ingredients in Turkish families. Dolma recipes are closely guarded secrets, passed down through generations. One grandmother might add a touch of cinnamon, while another includes finely chopped apricots or dill. These subtle differences create deep family loyalties to a particular dolma style. Dolma may look humble, but it's packed with history, culture, and care. It crosses borders, blends identities, and brings people together, bite by bite. Whether you like it warm and meaty or cold and citrusy, dolma remains one of the most enduring, and misunderstood, culinary icons of the world. If you enjoyed this delicious dive into dolma, hit that like button, subscribe for more food secrets, and let us know in the comments, what's your favorite dolma variation? Until next time, happy rolling and keep tasting the stories behind the food.